this camp life, this camp life, this camp life. Yeah, we live this camp life. Yeah, we prophesy 365 for this camp life, this camp life.
Boots lace, you know we came to ride. All on your block, don't care about the odds. This truth is do or die. Come crown the kings and watch how we bling. We here 365. While you and your dreams, we on the scene, saving our people's lives. What a time to be alive when it's going down. I got both eyes on the same prize. If you're trying to build, then it's hammer time.
Construct in our head. Now watch what it says. Read 48. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28 and verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thy enemies. It says, therefore, because we didn't listen to God and we were destroyed, we will serve our enemies. Read. Which the Lord shall send against thee. God sent him against us because we were rebellious unto him. Now the question is this. Who's the enemy? The Bible's going to explain it. Read. In thirst. Read it up. Yes, sir. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger. In hunger. What store you go to go get food for your family or for your house? What store you go to? Fred Meyer. Who owned the Fred Meyer? Is it us? It's not us. In slavery, who owned our food to give us, and they gave us the slop. They gave us pig booty and chitlins. Who gave that to us? Guess what? It's our friendly neighborhood white man. That's who our enemy is. Because guess what? Read it from the top and keep reading. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall send against thee, in hunger and in thirst, and in nakedness, and all those things, hunger, thirst, and nakedness, in slavery and today, and still come to who? You don't pay your water bill, who cut it off? City of Kent? Who's a mayor? Who's that? City of Kent Public Works. The Bible's a true book. 2023 is telling you who you are and your nationality. But what we fail to realize is, you already read it earlier, we're the greatest thing walking. That's right. We are the greatest, but we've fallen from our state. We're supposed to be, you know how great you're supposed to be? You're supposed to be carried around. You know that? Okay, we gonna keep reading. Finish this, no reading next. And it was of all things. In one of all things. Who told? Okay. You're older than the age of 40. So I'll put it like this. My father is 60. He's getting to turn 60 this year. Well, on his birth certificate, his nationality says Negro. On my birth certificate, it says African American. Now, how am I a different race than my father? Well, he birthed me. That makes sense, right? That's what it says, in what of all things. So the things we lack, our nationality, our religion, our culture, our heritage, our American dream was funneled by who? Our enemy. So the things that we have for our best well-being comes from them. That's why you got a TV in your house, right? You're looking at his vision for you. Think about it. How do they portray us in the news? Not in the best light at all. That's why they wanted to take over what show or what channel? BET. Because it was pushing too many different things. They had to get Cosby down off of the airwaves. You see, there was a chain. That's why they push movies with feminism in it and splitting up the households. Oh, you can do your thing, girl. But they're not like that. They're not having single parent households. They push people inside of the media that says things like, oh, I'm a single, all the single ladies, tell them to put a ring on it. But they're the ones who married. Talking about Beyonce. You understand? These are the things that they push into our community to get the minds. Now it's F&F. That's what was Hot Girl Summers. You know what F&F mean, right? All these different things are pushed in our community, and that's not going on in their community. What I'm showing you is I'm bringing it up to modern day. And what of all things, our kids go to the school systems, they tell us now we're indentured servants and we sold ourselves to our enemy. That's what they're pushing now. That's not what happened though. This happened. Slavery, being kidnapped, pulling and peeing and defecating and throwing up and period blood on the bottom of a slave ship by them came upon us. Read. And he shall put a yoke of iron. And it says, and he. Don't think of it as a single man. It is a race. Because guess what? The allegiance of them was between a man and a wife in a household to oppress you in slavery, and your children, and your husband, and your cousin, and your grandmother, and your grandfather on that slave plantation. That was the allegiance. And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. Until he have destroyed thee. That means until what? Emancipation Proclamation. 1865, 1863. Oh, you Negroes and niggas, y'all free. Y'all gonna do what you want. That's what this law says now. Now, guess what we do? We celebrate Juneteenth for independence that we don't even have. Think about it. If we're independent, where's our army? How you here, brought in America on a slave ship behind enemy lines, and guess what? You think they're gonna defend you? Hey sis, right here with the purse on. Amana. Did you celebrate the 4th?
No.
You did it?
Oh, I did.
Would you pop some fireworks? No? Shay, now I got one question for you. After hearing all this, what's the next step? Because you might just see us men here. No, hell, these guys are just here. No, I'm married, I have a wife, I got a son. These men, they got wives and sons. Right? So what's the next step? Because you know what it is? We've never seen ourselves independent. We've never been able to see that physically. You know, we see us doing this, Lamentations 4:17. This is what we see. So our mind is like, I can't go down that path because I don't know where it leads to. But he told you the greatest. So if we abide by what he says to do, guess what? It's obviously greatness in the end. That's the faith that we have to have. Read this. This is the book of Lamentations, chapter 4, and verse 17. As for us, our eyes as yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us. And the nation that could not save us is America. And whatever land of captivity that we're brought in, or whatever land we were colonized in with their philosophies. Because America, not America, in Africa, in one country, Ghana, $500 billion is funneled to Africa every year. From there to France and to Switzerland, all throughout these European countries for their resources. But what we have failed to do is come together united. And that's what we are here. That's why we are Israel united in Christ. To teach the blacks, Hispanics, and natives their history according to the Bible. Because in slavery, we were not taught our history according to the Bible. We were taught from their perspective. Slaves obey your masters. Yeah, those scriptures are there, but did you know they were pertaining to you? If you were a ruling class, a man, and you had a servant of your own race that you dealt wisely with the fear of the Lord with them. That's what the law said. Read on. They hunt our steps. See, this is what happens. When you go on the streets, you see our men get gunned down in these cities. It says they hunt our steps. You ever heard of the trap? Never heard of a trap house? Read. They hunt our steps, that we cannot go in our streets. Our end is near. Our days are fulfilled, for our end is come. That's what happens. We get shot, we get killed, because they set up snares and traps that now we go after these things.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models.